Hello, my Lost Art Gaming friends, family, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, daddies and mommies. Okay, I'm done with this. Today's video, we're going to be focusing on preparation for the upcoming HyperExpress / Powerpass dealio. Let's just cut to the chase. Artist prep, because 99% of you are going to be playing a little girl with a paintbrush. Nothing wrong with that. Just a little weird sometimes, you know. But before we get into the video, I actually have a very special word from our sponsor. This video is going to be sponsored by HelloFresh. Thank you, HelloFresh. Is this you? Confused? Unsure what to make? Thinking about ordering some more delivery? Too many options and no time to grocery shop for every single thing you need? Well, that's okay. We've all been there. In between you and me, I would absolutely still be there if it wasn't for HelloFresh making mealtime a little bit easier for me. What initially hooked me in was their falafel power bowl. I saw 15 minutes on it. I love falafel, despite my inability to cook. I tried it. 15 minutes later, I had some delicious falafel. Honestly blown away. I'm very untalented as a chef, if you can even call me that. I cannot be trusted around burners, but I did this. I made this amazing thing in 15 minutes. Not only does HelloFresh provide 35 different weekly recipes, crystal clear instruction for cooking the meal, and they ship you everything you will need directly to your doorstep. No grocery shopping, and it's cheaper than both delivery and shopping yourself. How can I not take advantage of this, especially since I need to be focusing on Lost Art 25 hours a day? Grinding ain't easy. Try HelloFresh today using my code POGHF97480 for a nice big discount and free shipping. And again, that code is going to be POGHF97480, or click the link in the description. Thanks again, HelloFresh, for sponsoring the video. Alright, now let's dive into the video. So, the first thing that you should really be focusing on in prepping for Artist, if you're trying to hone her up very quickly day one, what is something you can do to prepare? First and foremost, craft some blue Ureha fusion mats. I say blue specifically because typically, if you're going to use the HyperExpress event on your Artist, you aren't going to need any excess green Ureha fusion mats to hone up past the point of which you need them. Blue fusion mats, however, you do not get enough of, especially if it only goes to 1445, which is most likely the level of HyperExpress event we are going to be getting. Do not get it twisted. Craft some blues so you have them in store. Crafting them yourself does save you a bit of gold. Obviously, you can buy them, but if you're going to buy mats, you don't really need this video anyways. So, tip number 1, fusion mats, craft them, stockpile them. Second thing that is also pretty obvious, make sure you have enough silver and gold to cover all sorts of various costs. Silver for things like crafting gear, rerolling gems, gold for honing, you know, just the basic stuff. A lot of times, some people will forget one little piece of the puzzle in the prep, so I'm going to try to go over as many different things as I can. That being said, the next thing that you should try to prepare, if you haven't already, is prepare honor shards. You are going to need a lot of honor shards. If you haven't been saving them, start saving them. You get honor shards from many different things in the game. Same with the leapstone chests. I personally don't really care too much about the abyssal stones, the protection stones, and destruction stones. I'm not too fussed about that. However, I do keep the leapstones. I don't just use them for marvelous honors from my challenge abyssals and stuff like that. I save them to use them for great honors or honors, because the ratio is a bit better there in terms of, you know, gold and such. You also get the honor shards, and you get honor shards from many different things in the game. Another thing is these books. So, let me pop on over to the vendor but these books are very important. So I'm over here at the anniversary vendor. This vendor a lot of you probably already know about, but from the second tab here, it has a ton of books you can buy out weekly. Now, these books expire on the 15th, unfortunately, and that is when We Are Thinking Artist is going to come out. So these books aren't the books that I'm talking about necessarily. However, you can also buy these honing chests, and I would recommend saving these for your artists, but I'm sure you already know that. The books I'm talking about are going to be over down here in Vern. Some people don't know about these, or they know about these but forgot about them because they haven't really had a reason to deal with them. But we're going to go over here to the Legion Rated Exchange NPC, and we're not going to deal with anything in this tab, but we're going to head over to the Mayhem Mark tab. Now you're going to see there's a weekly roster limit on these orange books, so buy these out every week. There's also a lot of honor shards here, if you have not purchased these yet. Obviously, there's some other honing materials. There's great honor leap stones and stuff like that. If you haven't bought these are a very good source of one-time juice. And then the books are weekly. Same for Belshazzar, but with relic books. And of course, you can also buy weekly boxes for accessories. These can be very useful if you think a nice little cheeky, say, class engraving, you know, a little class engraving high quality. And again, some more honor shards, leap stones, etc., etc. This also has 2 hope amulets as well. They're all one-time purchases, keep that in mind, except for the books and the accessories and stones. These are all weekly, so I would recommend you start stocking up on them ASAP. Because even if you don't use them all now, which you probably will, you'll have them for a later character, because these are the relic books, and the relic books are muchos good. The next thing I'm going to make a note of is the big mistake that a lot of people make, and that is with trying to push your character that you're creating, or in this case, artist. Alright, relax, Carlisa. Okay, are you done? I'm trying to speak. Carlisa got me messed up, man. What was I saying? I was saying, if you're trying to push your artist week 1, the biggest mistake some people make is they run normal Oreha, and you need to not run normal Oreha because you need to run hard modes at 1370 in order to get the legendary materials. Why is this relevant? Because it lets you push your character up past 1370. And if you don't do that, then you can't do that. Make sense? Capiche, capuche? And if you want an entire full set of... Oh, I'm at the wrong vendor. That would be why. I gotta talk to my girl Carlisa. She, you know, just kind of spooked me. So you're going to want to craft 3 pieces of chosen gear. You are going to want to craft the chosen weapon, and then 2 pieces of armor, doesn't matter which. Then the other, you're going to get a P3 Argos bus, though I guess you can just run Argos yourself, even if you have no engravings, I guess. I would just buy a bus. It's not worth it. But then with the blood you get, you're going to be able to craft 3 more pieces for a total of a full legendary set, half chosen, half Argos. This will allow you to hone up to plus 20 and basically push your artist as far as you want in a day. Obviously, after that, you can run Vault and Vicus to start getting your relic set. The world is your oyster at that point. Live your own life, etc., etc. As far as tips go, I think that about does it for tipper tops. If you liked the video, please leave a like down below. Of course, leave a dislike if you dislike. Comment, etc., etc. And of course, subscribe if you made it this far and you enjoyed the content. Daily Lost Ark videos ranging from funny to informational to me just rambling about useless shit. And of course, thank you again to our sponsor. Sorry about the sponsor, but yeah. Your boy needs, you know. And I'm only going to take sponsors that I genuinely would use myself, and I have used HelloFresh much in the past, and isn't. So, enough of that. Thank you all. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.